Let's go. They gave us. All right. Well, those of you that came, first off, I'll introduce myself. My name is Anita Gibbons, formerly the manager of the Women and Men's Resource Center. You may never have heard of it. It's been around since 1969, and typically what we do is help students who are struggling with whatever they may be struggling to enter back into school. And that's kind of evolved into being now part of the Student Life Program and Psych Services, which I'm now the Director of Psych Services in Student Life and Student Health. And the services that we used to provide in the Women and Men's Center, I just want to get this out there, is still being provided. It's just being provided under different umbrellas in a little bit of a different way. And then we also work with former foster youth. So some of what I'm going to talk about today, I have somebody here that is probably the best at this of anybody you would ever meet. She's sitting right there. She used to be my assistant there, and now she's over here at LAC. And what we're going to talk about, what we used to do a lot of, and we still do, is students come to us in crisis. And students come to us with not always on the best behavior, and not always presenting themselves in a way that's going to make us want to just kind of throw out the red carpet and help them, because they oftentimes are difficult. And I'm going to talk a little bit about what I think that's about, because I think if we can kind of understand what is happening with our students, then that helps us to develop a strategy so that we can be, I think, more effective, at least what I have found, in a way to be more effective in de-escalating their behavior. When what I'm going to talk about doesn't work, then the next step is to write a conduct referral, and it goes to the office that Sylvia is now in, and it's a conduct matter. But sometimes we can prevent that from happening, and we can actually, I don't know if you heard the speaker this morning, but we can actually facilitate what she was talking about, and that in helping students to succeed and helping them to learn new ways to interact. So when I say, are you listening, what I'm saying is, are you listening for what might be really going on with the student, so that you can work in a way that might, not always, might de-escalate. This is going to require some interaction, and it's a large group, but this really works best if you ask questions, because I'm going to give some principles, but I want us to kind of flush those principles out, and so that we can have some examples, because you know, I teach best when I can use examples, so that it really makes the principles make more sense. So, but where we're going to start is we're going to start with we're going to talk about trauma, because what I'm really talking about is trauma, and I'm going to put it into the context that it will apply. And how does trauma affect us? Why is it important on a college campus? Why do we care about a person's pre-existing trauma on the campus? And how can we respond using a model that's called trauma-informed care? And trauma-informed care means that we are operating on information that we may understand about a pre-existing trauma that might exist.